So, working on my ladder rack and tying some 3/8 polypropylene rope over the end of it. Let me take you loose and show you what I got. So I'm doing half hitches all the way down, and this is what I've got. I'm going to show you what I've got going on. So the reason I'm doing this, because there's not much padding here for the kayaks to rest on. And when I was at the Cape Hatteras, I saw a guy who had his ladder rack covered up with rope, and he said he used just cheap 3/8 polypropylene rope, and it's about 48 cents at Lowe's. So I decided I plan on getting my kayaks and using them a whole lot, and I bought a NRS cover, but I only bought one, and it was about 50 or 60 bucks. And so what I decided to do was go with this poly rope. Plus I like the way it looked. Let me get you out here. So this is what it looks like normally, and then this is all wrapped. So let me show you what we got going on. So it's been raining, so the rope's wet. It may be loosening up right now, but I just tighten it. This is going a lot better now that the rope's shorter. I started out with 100 foot. So take it, make sure it's all good and tight. The water actually helps it tighten up. I'm trying to get this part done before the storms hit. We got storms coming in today. It's been raining out here while I was doing this earlier. And then I take it and I go over and then through. So I cross them and then I pull it through. Then on the top I cross it, bring the working end through, if you get it wrong, it looks like that. And do the same thing on the bottom side. I going with the bottom, which if I'm tying it the other way, it's the one on top. Make a bite and run it through. And I had this rope all the way out to the road, so now that I'm working with like 7 foot here, it's going a lot easier. But take it, through. Pull that side over. Kind of like you can do this with some there's some forms where you can do it with knife handles, but this poly rope is UV resistant, so the sun won't rot it near as fast. Plus, the rope sliding along the top of my truck's cleaning the top of my truck. So, I actually did the figuring on how much rope it would take to go across, and a 3/8 rope into how big around this was, the diameter or the circumference. And you want to stay always doing the same, however you do it, left over right, right over left, but you want to do it the same way every time. Now I was going to do a different style, but when you're dealing with so much rope, it's kind of hard to do. I was going to do this one, but I thought this gives it almost a ½ an inch of buffer for your kayak or whatever to ride on. Here I just took some hose, I think that's 3/8 hose, and cut it and just set over the top of these screws. You can see a couple of them come off. But enough to make it to the end. Doesn't look like it. So what I'll do is I'll tie a piece of rope onto the end of this. I'll do another 100 foot. And I'll go down the tube. So I'll have to buy some more rope. I figured it 120 foot to do just the top, and this is 100 foot of rope what I have here. And as you can see, somewhere it's gotten off a little bit. And I took some heat shrink, put around measured it out to the middle of the rope, measured out 100 foot, and then I would heat shrink this on, cut it. Keeps the rope from fraying apart. There. Oh. But I finally pulled it off, so I'll have to put some more on there. That's it for now. This is what we got. And I'm just going to put a little square knot in that to hold it. I have some more rope here. I got 200 foot left. And 100 foot, we'll finish that out. And I may just concentrate on this and get this top piece done, and then go with the rest. I'll still cover up these with some of those pieces of hose. I just think it's better to have something over those screws. That way they're not trying to cut into the kayak or boat or whatever you have on there. When I was doing this, so I would run it out to that orange sign, and then I'd cut it right here at the truck, and as you can see, I mean, that's coated, that's on there too. And right here's where I tied the rope together. That's one side of it, and that's the other side of it. One length of the rope and the other length of the rope, and they kind of seated up there just real nicely. But I think that it looks good. I think that looks really nice. It's solid. That's not going anywhere. It's a lot of work. It's really a lot of work. It's actually wore me out. Anyways, so can't wait to get the kayaks on here, and I know it's going to be safe. It's not going to be rubbing a hole in it on the metal part. So just a bunch of half hitches and black poly rope, 3/8 black poly rope. Well, from Riverbanks Outdoor Adventures, we'll see you on the banks.